What's up, peeps? Turn-based Anashi here. Today we are checking out some screenshots from an upcoming turn-based game and a little bit of a video that they dropped called Classified France 44. And this is a article that I came across. I'll put the link in the description if you want to read that article and see what else that they have. But anyway, let's just read what the article says. A thrilling announcement has been made by a dev Absolutely Gaming and publisher Team 17 regarding the launch of a new turn-based strategy game, Classified France 44, set amidst the backdrop of World War II during the critical months preceding the Allied invasion of France in June 1944. This game promises to bring history alive in a unique game experience. Players will be thrown into roles of leaders, guiding a special ops team composed of Allied commandos and French resistance fighters. They'll have to recruit elite operatives to form a powerful squad and then engage in a wide-reaching campaign of sabotage and destruction. Amidst this, they must balance interactions with competing factions to grow the resistance network and strike at German targets embedded deeply within occupied territory. However, players must be cautious, as the most chaos they cause, the more they risk attracting the ruthless attention of the Gestapo, Secret Service, Secret Police. The game provides players with a plethora of exciting missions, each inspired by the real-world exploits of the Allied and French resistance. Expanding upon the turn-based tactical concepts, Classified France 44 brings the authentic World War II combat experience to life. Each campaign playthrough promises a unique experience, while the comprehensive mission creator tool presents players with the challenge to create, share, and download custom missions. I was never down for that type of thing, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who would love something like that, and I'm sure there's a lot of things that can be created. Look at Minecraft. Players are also responsible for building a team from a diverse mix of authentic and characterful heroes, each with a unique story. Players can train, customize, and equip their team with a growing arsenal of skills and weapons. Raising the team's morale becomes a key strategy, allowing players to dilute into the lives of their characters as they battle across the war-ravaged fields to occupy France. Over 45 challenging missions await players, supplied by the French forces. Players can choose which missions suit their strategy to grow the resistance and support their ultimate goals. The world of Classified France 44 is designed to evolve. The updates, the expansions, plan to expand the game's universe and introduce new exciting elements to the freedom fight. The Classified mission creator and modeling tool also promises a consistent influx of player-created content to explore. No release date on Steam. Let's dive into these screenshots that So where here it says unaware, I assume that's like the hidden status, same as Mutant Year Zero or Miasma Chronicles. By the way, if you haven't seen Miasma Chronicles, I posted a game movie for it, and I posted a review for Mutant Year Zero. Spoiler, I hated that damn game. Anyway, check them out if you haven't already. I see that there are objectives, which is really awesome. Super appreciate that. I usually don't see that in some games, but hey, again, appreciate it. Squad of 4. But here is where it says 5 to reload, which is kind of interesting. Looks like you start off with 12 action points. Reloading is 5. And then it says action point cost right here is 6 to shoot. So that would be 11 points. Then I guess you could move 1 square since you have 1 action point left. Or maybe moving itself counts as 1 action point. But you're obviously limited to where or how far you can move and travel. You have a pistol, maybe it works the same way as Gears Tactics, which I have a review on if y'all haven't seen that, and also have a skit for Gears Tactics. Take a look at it. Check it out. For Gears Tactics, pistols did a lot less damage, and honestly, they were just used to take enemies out of Overwatch. Grenades, normal to see, but the knife is pretty interesting. I'm assuming you have the ability to knife enemies. In Miasma Chronicles, you could actually shoot enemies with a silencer and it wouldn't alarm anyone else if they were looking in that same direction. I'm sure that the knife and the hidden status would be the same, which makes me think that it has some level of free roaming. It even shows that, I guess, if you kill the enemy in front of you, it has this white line connecting so no one would know that, who killed this person, I guess. And if you were to shoot anyone on the red line, I guess that would mean that everyone's going to know that someone's shooting you. Something like that. Miasma Chronicles did that. On the abilities, you have Overwatch, pretty normal, knife, grenade. I don't know what that is, some gambit thing. I don't know where you get to throw cards at people, probably not. These two abilities right here are maybe just exclusive to the soldier. There has to be, since on the shooting ability it shows a cooldown, none. Grenades are usually on cooldown. Actually, only Gears Tactics has grenades on cooldowns. Other things like Miasma Chronicles, Mutant Year Zero, even XCOM, you have a limit of how many grenades you have. So far that I've played. Now, this purple bar below the health could be armor, like King Arthur Knight's Tale. Here you have your percentage of hit chance here, the damage you will do, and if it's a crit damage, all good stuff. Then on this side, it shows how much health that they have with their morale. Now, for having a morale counter, we might see some stuff like from XCOM. So in XCOM War of the Chosen DLC, after taking damage, the morale on your soldier goes down, and if it's too low, they pretty much lose their minds. They might run off and attack a teammate, or attack a random enemy, or just hide and bunker down. And even after that mission, you have to let them rest and heal from that so that they won't freaking go crazy. Because that does carry over into other missions as well. So you're going to have to swap in between characters, what it looks like from this game, if morale is going to be the same as XCOM. Then on this picture, it shows your team, I guess. Map where you select your missions. Base camp, that could be like the armory or engineering, just like in XCOM, where you create new weapons or recruit soldiers and customize them. Loadouts, pretty self-explanatory. Factions is interesting. There was a faction page in XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, where you can let your soldiers go on separate missions for a few days, and when they come back, they'll be a little stronger in terms of, like, I don't know, like a little bit of an aim, like better aim or more movement, a little bit of extra health. And this medals tab right here, it could just be the ranking up page, kind of like in XCOM, how, you know, your soldiers do rank up and you need to go to a certain, I believe you need to go to the armory to level up your soldiers. Could be the same thing. When it's time for them to level up, you have to go to this tab, level them up, choose a different ability or upgrade a different ability, something like that. And then this countdown timer for days till D-Day, probably, again, just like XCOM 2, with the time before the aliens complete the Avatar project. Enemy level could be the level of difficulty as the game progresses. So, for example, for XCOM, each mission had a different difficulty level, from easy to very hard. The harder the mission, the more enemies on that mission. So since that meter was on this main page and not before selecting the mission, it could just be permanent in your progression through the game. Then, last, it looks like supplies. Yeah, I'm assuming that's just how you purchase things. That's pretty normal. And that's pretty much all we have for, that's all I have for explaining on this one. I'm going to play the trailer right after this video. So if you want to check that out, just stay tuned for the end of the video. Aside from that, thank y'all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel. We have more videos coming. Peace out, peeps.
We are outmanned, outgunned, but the enemy's strength blinds them. For we are an army of shadows. We strike when they least expect. And we will break them. Their tyranny ends now. We are in occupied France. And our mission is classified.